Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna show you all the types of bleeds in Tarkov and how to stop heavy bleeding versus light bleeding. Let's get right into it. If you guys don't already know, I stream on Twitch every single day except Sundays. Link down in the description below. Make sure to stop in, say hi. And also, if you like these type of videos, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's go into this video and so I can actually explain to you why you should use some items instead of other ones. So let's go into the first item, which is the car medkit. So the first car first aid kit is basically a medkit, but the difference between this medkit and Salua, for example, is that this one doesn't actually cure heavy bleeding. So what heavy bleeding is, when you get shot, it appears and you know basically what it says: heavy bleeding. You start bleeding really bad, and it takes a lot of your health really fast. So unless you have one of these medkits that I'm gonna show you in a second, you will need to get out of the raid fast, otherwise you will be dead. Heavy bleeding is added not too long ago, and a lot of people are struggling. They didn't know they changed this stuff, so they've been using, you know, the same heals. They got into the raid, they got shot, and they started popping the same medkit like they always do. I did the same thing, and then I just died, and I didn't realize. So yeah, and also about heavy bleeding, if you get shot, you can cover the heavy bleeds, but it might appear again in the same raid later on. Once you start running, start sprinting, the wound might actually open and you might have to get it back again. So first, as I said, so car first aid kit is basically the same aid kit with 220 uses, but it only stops light bleeding. So it doesn't stop heavy bleeding, which is why I would not recommend to use this at all, ever. Like, the best thing you can do is either use IFAK, which is now they added that it stops heavy bleeding as well. Before, it wasn't. It was only covering the light bleeds, but now it also covers heavy bleeds. Or it has 300 health, so you can do 210 HP of heavy bleeds. I would recommend either this or Salua, because it has 400 uses and it's a 1x2. It's really small, compact. You can put it in your alpha container, kappa, or whatever you have. You can put it there. Stops the heavy bleeds. Has the same 3-second use time as everything else. Has 400 HP. Or you can go for something more compact, which is an IFAK that has 300 HP and it's 1x1. There's also a Bandage, but Bandage now does not actually stop heavy bleeding. So normal Bandage or army Bandage, they both only stop light bleeding. So if you get shot and you don't have heavy, you have heavy bleeding, but you don't have anything other than these items, you are fricked. There's two more items that they added not too long ago. There's Hemostat and S-Mark. So these two items are specifically made for heavy bleeds. Calok B Hemostatic and S-Mark Tourniquet. These two items are, this is a 3 use item. S-Mark is a 1 use item. They both are for heavy bleeds. S-Mark actually takes 5 seconds to use, so it's 2 more seconds longer than the Hemostatic, but and also this one has 3 uses instead of 1. So I would definitely recommend using a Hemostatic if you can. Grab it wherever you can, keep it, because it will save your life. There's again, the last but not least medkit, Grizzly first aid kit, which is huge. It's a 2x2 with 1800 health, which is a lot of health, and it's 5-second use time, so a bit longer, but it stops both light bleeding, heavy bleeding, concussion, fracture, everything. Like, it literally does everything. It's huge. So unless you have like a really big container, I wouldn't really recommend it. I only use it for healing in the stash, when I get out of the raid, if I have to. Otherwise, there's really no point. If you really want to be a chat and run it, you can do it. It stops the heavy bleeds as well, but otherwise I would not use that. And yeah, that is basically it for heavy bleeds and how you can stop them. So make sure next time that you go into the raid, be careful of who you shoot and who you see when you start shooting. If you don't have any of these items that are specifically for heavy bleeds, you will die if you get shot a lot. So yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't already know, I stream on Twitch every single day except Sundays. Link down in the description below. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and have a good one. Bye-bye.